Welcome to SGL Spiritual Guide and Light. This is your entrepreneur reading. So with that being said, I'm going to start off with a money bag, and then I'm going to go into with success cards. Okay, so we'll see what's going on. All right, so this is all 12 zodiac signs: earth, air, fire, and water signs. If you don't know what sign you are, if you are earth sign, you are Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. If you are a water sign, you are Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. If you are air sign, you are Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I feel like I'm missing somebody. If you are a fire sign, you are Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Okay. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. Welcome to SGL Spiritual Guide and Light. If you are new to SGL, welcome. Make sure you go over to the YouTube and subscribe to the new channel so that you can be a part of the success of the growth of the channel. Alright, moving forward, let's go ahead and see what messages come out for you. Alright. Make sure you become a monthly supporter for the podcast. You can do that as small as 99 cents, no more than $9.99, okay? If you choose not to be a monthly supporter and being dedicated to that, you can send your gift via CashApp or PayPal. Thank you. Alright. I'm getting is the change of mindset, alright, viewer? Beautiful. The change of mindset. And it says, do you have scarcity or an abundance mindset? Okay. Be honest with yourself when you answer that question. If you have scarcity, then you need to create a plan that is self-development, all right, to develop your business mindset. Okay, we have affirmations, all right. This is when this comes out, you need to speak. That's going to get you out of that scarcity mindset. Okay, speak into existence. All right. If you need to learn how to communicate, it's I am learning how to communicate. What I love here is self-care. I'm getting that once you truly take care of yourself, all right, you will be able, everything will come in easy for you. We have collaboration. Yes, see what everyone else is doing, how they're able to create a positive mindset, how they're able to motivate themselves. Or this is you. People are coming to you, asking you, how do you do it, viewer? All right, so let's go ahead, and I want to see what messages come out of collaboration. Maybe this, you may be not, I'm getting that someone is not ready to collaborate right now because there's a lot of that you need to work on yourself. All right, and that is that scarcity or scarcity mindset. Okay, it's about where you're going. All right, get over that that mindset. Okay, everyone starts somewhere. Okay, for some of you are going through the dark night of the soul, or you're going through a phoenix. Okay, coming out of the ashes, out with the old and with the new. All right, and you may be having some difficulties. So some of you may have put your work on hold. All right, and you're trying to find a way to come back into that flow. All right, what messages for collaboration? We have the High Priestess. Okay, this is confirming it's you got to start somewhere, and understanding that if you're looking at other people's situation or their successes in a way of why you don't have them, then that's going to hold you back, because that's comparing. All right. How is there a way that you can look at other successful people and say, how can I learn how to get to that place? All right. What messages for self-care? I'm also getting with this high priestess. It's kind of like you already know. All right. This is not in reverse. It's actually the Six of Swords and upright. All right. You know, and pertaining to this self-care, it's because there are things, memories that you keep taking with you. It's kind of like every time you have a new start, it doesn't even matter. You move into a new house, you move into a new city, a new state, whatever. It's like the same burdens follow you. Okay? And there is a sense of truly putting yourself first instead of trying to be the mediator or trying to take care of everyone else, and then you have no room to take care of yourself. All right? You need to keep your emotions under control as well. Something with high blood pressure. We have the Fool. Speak it into existence. Okay? What messages for this mindset? We have the Five of Swords. Yeah, thinking of being taken advantage of, thinking that someone has ill intentions. Look, work on you. Everything else will follow. Especially with this collaboration, there's trust issues. All right, that's normal. Everyone has trust issues, but being lost in trust issues causes blockages. All right. So let's go ahead and see what messages come out. I'm so excited to use this deck. I'm only going to use this portion because I have not yet looked into these ones yet, so I don't want to be blinded, and I don't want to lose my space of the ones that I already looked into, but it's fine. You know, I'm going to challenge myself, okay? I'm going to challenge myself. So let's see what messages come out. Alright. There's someone who feels like whatever it is that you're embarking on, it's like you had confidence and someone or a group of people made you feel like you're in the wrong profession or you're in the wrong industry. Understand this. Someone made them feel like that. They're only doing what happened to them, and they're trying to, they want you to have tough skin. Okay, that's called tough love. Everyone can't handle tough love. Especially those things that didn't get handed down to them. I'm going to pull 3 of these, maybe 4, I don't know. What messages for the viewer? Entrepreneur reading. Oh, alright. We have add 1. And we have, what is that? Customer feedback. And we have acquisition. Alright. There's also, with someone needs to really get their finances and budget in order, okay? Like literally. Once you do that, a lot of stress also will be relieved from you. All right. And also, there's a sense of stop waiting. Stop taking so long to pay your bills. Just get it out of the way, because some of you get overwhelmed. It's hard for you to pay bills because it's like it's that mindset. Okay, it's creating blockages. All right, let's start here. All right, acquisition. All right, pertaining to an accountant, there's a lot of new accountants out here that's willing to give you free services, a bartering effect. What can you provide them that's beneficial for them to provide you accounting services? All right, it says acquisition. How do you make money? Spin-off, split-ups, liquidations, merging, and acquisitions. Okay, fortunes are most easily made by selling your business to a bigger business. Having perceived listen, I can't say, let me see how to say this word, because you know I'm not gonna keep embarrassing myself. Scarcity. I think it says scarcity. Scarcity. Let me see. Scarcity. Yeah. Okay. Scarcity. That's what it is. Having perceived scarcity, competition will get companies to take your offer to sell more. So scarcity is the lack, okay, the state of being scarce or short supply or shortage. Okay. Competition will get companies to take an offer to sell more seriously and as a higher price via bidding war. Okay, so someone is thinking about selling their business or idea here because you feel like you don't have the enough resources to get it off the ground. For some of you, this is confirming having that positive mindset and getting out of that scarcity. Stop thinking of what you don't have and work with what you do. All right, we have customer feedback. Every block of stone has a statue inside it, and it is the task of the sculptor to discover it. All right, there is an ideal product for a market to discover it. Use customer feedback as your guide. So this is suggesting, like, I'm getting like you got feedback already, and it's kind of like you're trying to prove everyone wrong. Like, no, this is kind of like I can give you an example. Okay, as a licensed cosmetologist, like, I know I could do really, really good hair when I take my time, but overall, I'm not going to make a good annual profit, like a living off of it, because of my time. Okay, timing. Mind you, I'll be able to make money, and I had to accept that. But then I said, okay, but if I keep practicing certain styles that I know that I can get done really fast, but I still couldn't grasp it. Even though I had a plan, I still made the job harder, difficult, or whatever. And there is a sense of making things easier and not harder. And it's really important when your consumers or your customers is telling you, like, criticism, believe them. Whether if you think they're hating or not, believe them. Alright? And for some of you, ask, what do you think about this? Or whatever. I'm suggesting that you ask strangers. Okay, because if you're not used to critical criticism and you ask close friends or family, you may be more sensitive to their feedback compared to a stranger. All right, we have add-ons. Ooh, I love this. It says the probability of selling to a new prospect is 5 to 20%. The probability of selling to existing customer is 60 to 70%. So this is saying communication. Some of you need to use what you have, okay? For some of you, the process of emails and all those things, it seems overwhelming, and it's like someone is focused more on the back end, the business portion of it, than hands-on with the customer or the consumer, okay? And there is a need for you to either take photos of your work, or you need to give the customers information, okay? Because chances are it's a 10% that a 90% that you're not going to have the same customers, okay? But if you want to have client retention, then you need to get these your consumers numbers, information, contact information. Have them follow your platforms. If you don't, that add-on is saying, well, you need to have some form of where your customer can see what you're doing, so they can feel like they're being involved. Most of you know this, and it's kind of like, I'm gonna get to it, I'm gonna get to it, I'm gonna get to it. All right, now is the time to get to it. All right, let's go ahead and pull you a actually, I want to just shed some light on your reading, on your entrepreneur reading. Okay, all inquiries, email spiritualguideandlight@gmail.com. Okay. Alright, shed some light for the entrepreneurs. Alright, entrepreneurs, contractors, independent contractors, freelancers, hobbyists. Is hobbyists a word? For those of you who are doing stuff for a hobby, or those of you who are just like, okay, I think I want to. Alright, if you never do, you're always going to be thinking, oh, I should have. Alright, we have joy. Do what you love. Alright, the reason why I'm not saying passion, because passion consists of pain. Do what brings joy to you, for those of you who are trying to figure out what it is you want to do. For some of you, once you lighten up the load and start working smarter and not harder, joy comes into the situation. Also, once you get out of that, the lack thereof mindset, joy takes over and it removes those blockages. So let's go ahead and read this. 27. Alright, discover what you love. If you, entrepreneur, viewer, okay, because there's, everyone doesn't have the same title. Alright, viewer, if a thought does not give you joy, then search for one that does. Thank the thought for showing you where you don't feel joyful, and then reach for a pleasing thought. You can empower yourself by choosing joyful thoughts. You will disempower yourself by choosing sad thoughts. What will you choose today? Alright, don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle, and that is you and I.